All right, here we go. Tales from the flip side, Monday night as usual. I'm watching hockey game 7, so that's why we're kind of
Let's go Dallas, baby.
I'm not. I mean, on the Seattle train right now, but it's okay. It's okay. Difference of opinions. Um, and actually, it's a really good game right now. I should just live stream this. We'll probably get 7,000 views. We got some Superman casting rumors, a market report. I got a pickup. Update: we have not sold Paul's collection. It is still rotting in my basement. No, so it's still around. I did. Oh, I should show the pops I bought from him that he doesn't know about. And then we'll get into it. So let's go. Okay. So newsworthy stuff. That I not much this week. I hate to tell the viewers that, but it's okay. Superman Legacy audition process gears up as James Gunn dives into a search to find next Clark Kent, Lois Lane, and Lex Luthor. And then I made this little second part. So there's a couple people. Again, I don't know who half these people are. I put it on a thumbnail. Nicholas Holt, David Hornswet, Jacob Elordi, and Andrew Richardson might play Superman. Lois Lane is Emma Mackey, Sam Weaven, Rachel. So that's people I don't know. Does anybody know those people? I don't know.
Dang, I was hoping to hear Nicolas Cage.
Yeah,
that would be
cool.
amazing.
Yeah.
Hey, if we could bring back Michael Keaton, man, we can get Nicolas Cage. But then again, we haven't got any Ghost Rider news, so there's always hope. There is always hope. That movie was not that bad, by the way. Either that, or I like Nicolas Cage and Ghost Rider way too much. They're both completely possible.
That reminds me of the Community joke, right? Is this a bad Nicolas Cage movie? And then he watches like way too many.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Yeah. No, not completely. I mean, I don't know, man. I've been saying this. I'm in favor of
yeah.
I'm in favor of them. I like the recasting and everything for all these people. We've got I'm not sure if you have like on another one of the slides or anything, but like having Margot Robbie do Sue Storm, right? I believe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Holt was decent.
So to have
and he wears glasses. And he wears glasses in that, so he could be a good Clark Kent.
yeah. So to have Margot Robbie doing that just be a little difficult for me. Yeah. That big kid from the teenage porn on HBO, he might be
Euphoria.
Yeah, he might be a decent Superman. That guy's he's a decent cold asshole in that. I don't want to admit that I watched some of it, but
this is a rumor for Lois Lane.
Okay, hey man, can we get back to casting good-looking people?
Yeah, well.
I won't be a dick here, but come on, man.
Getting 3, 2, 1.
How deep are we? Are we canceled already?
Oh, I mean, we've been canceled the last year and a half.
Yeah,
so
shit happens, dude.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but I like doing the newbies. Star Wars does a good and bad job with that.
Yeah,
like that Jack Black character drove me crazy. Mandalorian.
Yeah. Right? I didn't watch Mandalorian.
Oh god, it was that episode was just a little ridiculous. It was very, very Star Wars-ish, and I don't mind too much, but yeah, I don't know. I like the new people, but how many new people are going to be great? I don't know. I guess it's a tough one.
Sean, keeping it real. That's right, Justin.
I'm keeping it real.
Let's be honest, dude. We all want Megan Fox from Transformers in every movie.
Hey, keeping it real goes wrong. That's what happens. That's what Dave Chappelle told me.
Quit playing on my phone.
I was just about to say, at least keeping it real didn't go wrong.
Yeah. Fortunately,
I like better looking people, man. I'm not saying I'm one of them. I'm just saying I'd rather watch them than watch me. That's it.
It's like I shouldn't be able to
be fucking Superman. I'm not trying.
It's like it's like I shouldn't be able to get cast to be whatever superhero.
Yeah.
Any movie that would have me in it, I ain't trying to be.
Exactly. Dude.
I'm just saying, like, they'll announce the actor that we probably never heard about,
mm-hmm.
and everybody will be bitching about it. But until we see that fucker on a big screen to see if he can pull it off, we're not gonna know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who they cast until like, I mean, I barely got used to old boy that they canned.
Cavill.
Yeah, man. And, like he's the best Superman since fucking Chris Reeve, and you
Yeah.
just let him walk, bro.
Well, you know, and the thing too is, I remember we shit on Heath Ledger's Joker too, way back in the day too. So,
I
mean,
never shit on Heath Ledger's Joker.
I'm saying before the movie came out, everybody's like, Heath Ledger, he's a romance teen guy, like, you know, like.
Yeah.
Brokeback
I think he
Mountain?
caught us all by surprise on that
Yeah.
one.
I remember that talk. Yeah.
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 Real, man. That's real talk.
It killed him. He did so well.
Right?
I fucking laugh, but it actually happened.
Yeah. Well, I mean, was he the first actor to get a Emmy as a superhero or villain?
You mean an academy?
Maybe. Especially with only like
Oscar?
20 minutes
Yeah.
of screen time or whatever he had. Like he didn't have a half hour even, I don't think. It was like 20 something minutes. He actually was like running time that he was actually on screen.
Bro,
Yeah.
I saw the early release of that, and I remember just being in shock how fucking awesome that dude was, man. I was just like, I was like, man, I got to see this again. Like, and that I think that's the last time, other than Endgame, where I was like, man, I got to see this again. You know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'll be honest. Yeah, dude, Ledger just insane. I actually liked Leto. I like the way that they did it. I didn't need it to be the exact same version. The Joker, I mean, Phoenix was really good too, but it was, you know what that was though? It's the origin story. It's like he was just a good actor rather than being a good Joker.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but he did a good job, and I think he did such a good job. They made a second one when they never intended to. Late yet to see how Lady Gaga does with that, but hey,
Dude, I think that movie's gonna be a fucking hit, dude. I mean,
I don't bet against Joaquin Phoenix, to be honest with you, and even against Gaga, to be honest.
Yeah.
Well,
You know,
Gaga, she did all those American Horror Story episodes or seasons.
that you know
Yeah.
what? That's true, Aaron. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, and my wife's a huge Lady Gaga fan, man. So
Yeah.
you know I'm gonna have to go fucking see it.
Yeah, my wife loves American Horror Story, so that's all.
Yeah, and the Bradley Cooper shit too. I didn't see it, but
I didn't see it either.
I mean, I've had to listen to the good and bad karaoke versions of that fucking song for
Hey, bro, that
2
movie.
years now.
That movie, like
It's probably good.
at the end, dude, where that motherfucker hung himself. He gave the dog this big steak,
Oh, I'm definitely not watching.
and
now.
he
Well,
dude,
spoilers,
that
bro.
shit will fucking
Spoilers.
tear you. He gave his pooch a big steak, and you knew he was gonna kill himself, bro.
That's okay. On Wednesday, Hood sported Guardians of the Galaxy for everybody too. So
Oh, great.
it's like,
Thanks, man.
well, at least so like blah 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 dead. Like, God damn it!
But we were during a spoiler time.
I know we
period.
all saw it. No, it was past spoiler period, but not like I still wasn't gonna tell like
He pulled a
get the
Wade.
whole end away.
He didn't pull a Wade at least. He didn't do
I'm
it like the
sorry,
night
man.
of, but
It's a butter for me. I already saw. You think I'm gonna fucking wait the next week to see new Guardians?
Dude,
of the
I'm the
Galaxy?
kid
I don't
that
think
would
anything's gonna be
dude.
as good as that for Marvel for a fucking 2 years.
oh,
Dude,
boy.
I opened up my Christmas presents and retaped them bitches, dude. You know what I mean?
Dude, I had this
Georgia.
illiterate people in my family. They opened up the fucking Christmas presents, and then they went to because they said they could just tape them back up, dude. All they had was black tape,
Oh boy.
right? These fucking hicks, dude. They really went in there and tried to wrap these things up with black tape like their parents were gonna notice.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
George told me to tell everybody that
They couldn't read either, so
it needs to be a since you said it's not going to be the best thing since like in 3 years. He said it should be. We're looking at the rebirth of the comic book industry. Hopefully, he said things like getting remarks or cool things done with your books is probably the new wave of things going to happen. I saw, was it Golden Age Guru or whatever the heck his name is?
Yeah.
How he talked about having because Paul did it first, right? Signing on slabs. Now they're doing art on slabs now.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
what do you mean?
that full on.
Paul style,
Yeah, I'll show you.
like on the slab, like
yeah,
Paul.
on the slab.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
would Paul's problems go right? Is that what we're talking about, dude?
So he was the originator of getting a slab sign, huh?
Yes.
Oh, was he really?
For sure.
That's amazing.
I'm sure there's somebody else, but which one of them besides Paul would go do that?
I mean, I've bought a slab that had a signature on the outside of it or whatever.
Fair.
But I mean, I wouldn't go out there.
So
on my own.
this is Golden Age Guru. So latest. Somebody did a see how they did it on a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle over here on the left. They drew it on the slab.
Yeah.
So Kevin Eastman did it on the slab.
Well, honestly, there's no reason to hate this.
I mean, it's a great remark.
What it is, and to tell you what, the reason I actually like it is because I'm more in favor of preserving the comics, and I can't tell you for sure how much faster or slower that markers are gonna break down on the books. You know, so especially when it comes to I don't know if any of us are purists, but we're at least we've all been into this for a long fucking time.
Sure.
Like, you know, so we have different opinions on whether or not we're gonna fucking draw on classic books. Like, I would not do Eastman's signature. I had a TMNT one. I have customers that have tried to ask, do I get this one signed? Do I crack this and get it signed? I'm like, man, look, you got a 9.6 Ninja Turtle 1, dude. I would just fucking keep it there.
Yeah.
Like, I would not draw on that thing. Like, you want to crack an 8.0? Go for it, dude. Let them scribble on that thing. I mean, in that book, it's so expensive, maybe not, but you get what I'm saying, man.
Yeah.
You know, Stan Lee fell asleep on top of some books before and was like, you know, sad. He's old and everything, but hey, you know.
Yeah. I would be cool with like a peel away Mylar on top of the slab, where if you just wanted to see the book, you could do that, and then you could place that adhesive like Mylar back onto the slab. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Or the bag. Just the bag.
No, not the bag. It's like a UV protective.
Oh, I see. Yeah, for like yeah, I see.
Yeah, and you could peel it off if you just want to see the book, or you could put it back on. I mean, and that gives you a little more options.
Well, people were talking about, what happens if you got to reholder this thing? It's like, you're not reholdering it, dude. Like, I think
no, dude, you slowly, like millimeter by millimeter, separate any plastic you think is gonna fucking break.
Mm-hmm.
You take that beautiful piece of art that he made. You probably keep the label and just have it regraded without sending it to the census, because who gives a shit about the SS census part of the census anyway, for the most part.
I think on this one, like,
I think that is art. That's your art. You frame it. You put a poster behind it.
Yeah, I think if you do the corner crack, I think it'll be healthier.
Yeah.
The corner crack instead of taking like a sledge and a chisel to it. I think if you do corner.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, you got to slow crack. Hey, I'm in favor of the fucking banging on the counter, and it was Jeff, Golden Age Guru, that actually I got that from him on there.
Oh, yeah.
And a couple of your slabs might have gotten that treatment. It worked just goddamn fine. Just so you know.
You're like, I was gonna press it anyways.
I literally gonna press it. No, I don't think it bend it. You slap it right on the counter. Just
like I've seen him do it
about halfway.
About halfway, yeah. And it cracks it just perfectly, right?
So like slide out dude. You just pull the shit out of the top, and there you go. End the story, man. Just bang that shit on the counter.
Well, I mean, specifically on that book too, you could do it on the back panel too, right? So, but I'm really just ready to see the slab for a slab concept. Like, if a lot of people if this event starts trending.
I don't know if the future is going to be a niche. I would love that, to be honest with you. I think that's pretty cool.
Why wouldn't you do it on the back too? Then you don't have to worry about it. Like, if it's just say like,
well, especially for like a team one, like, right?
Because you probably want to display it and you want to show the front.
Yeah,
I mean, that's the main reason, I think.
I did like Hood said, it's like trying to do, like, if you want to see the cover, at least you get to see the cover, and the back is usually right. The back page, the back cover on most old books nobody gives a fuck about.
Yeah, and they sell those UV protective shields for slabs that and they peel off and you put them back on.
Oh yeah.
No, so the Paul origin of the story. We were at Toledo Con, me and Paul, and he had somebody go up to fucking, I can't even remember who it was, and had him sign it on the slab. And he's like, "You want me to sign the slab?" He's like, "Yeah, dude." He's like, "Okay, I guess. Give me $75 or whatever it is." Like, that's Paul. I was like, okay, dude. And then hopefully nobody rubs on it or something. Z's not here, but womp womp. The Winchesters have been canceled at CW. I know nobody on this panel watched this, but yeah, it's okay.
I'm like Carter.
And did you know with the writer's strike going on,
Yes.
that if you're an actor and you try and ad lib something, that's against the rules? Like you can't even ad lib anything.
Do you guys know about the first time Damon Wayans, well, first and only time Damon Wayans was on Saturday Night Live?
No.
So he joined he literally was part of the cast. He wasn't.
Oh
hosting.
yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
And it's like they've taken this away. You can't get it streaming. The only places are people. It's by now because the world is. It could be on YouTube, but if I haven't looked it up, but if it is, it's because somebody literally had a VHS recording from that night at home. Did he halfway through? It was that night. If it wasn't his first sketch or whatever, he fucking just went freestyle and turned into a gay cop in the middle of the scene. That was his first and only day on SNL. No, it's never be repeating the episode. That's it. He's the first and only guy to go rogue. So, and I've never seen it, but that's a story, and it's a verifiable story that he just flipped it. He went like Men on Books, Men on Film, or whatever from Living Colors, straight in the middle of SNL. So
But I swear to God, the first time I saw him do Handyman, I lost my shit, dude. He was doing like an HBO special, and okay, down like trouble, right? And I just lost my shit, dude. Like that guy was one of the funniest comedians I'd ever when growing up.
What do we think of this?
Pray for Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, I guess he's doing better. He's doing rehab in Chicago.
Is he? That's good.
Yeah.
What the fuck happened to him? Did he have a stroke?
They're not saying what happened. He said medical emergency.
So this is okay. So I'll take this if you guys have input. Also, I was typing my answer, but I'm just gonna give it So probably for Dave, I would imagine that they'll probably annotate it, because if you've seen, it'll keep a blue label, and it will say name written on inside cover, but like say like I sent in a Conan 1 for a friend, and I was like, I didn't completely realize, and I didn't ask for anything, I didn't say anything, and then literally it took them forever to grade the thing, and it comes back on the blue label slab in quotation marks, Roy Thomas written in pen on the
first
inside
page.
on the first page.
Yeah.
So in this particular situation, if I were you, I would, and if it's Dave Cockrum, like you know what we're talking about. They know what they're looking at. Like I knew this was a Roy Thomas thing when I saw it, and the guy didn't even know when he gave it to me that it was in there. And I opened it up and I was like, dude, I don't know what you want to do with this, but this book is signed. Conan 1, big time bronze key. And so anyway, so you might want to hit up CGC with that, and maybe they'll do that. And to be honest, I'd probably, this is in my own head, I'm not going to say I've done all the market research, but I'd probably rather have a CGC blue label that literally says name, and when it says the name, not just name written on the inside, because they do that also. If it says Dave written on the thing, then you kind of, is their way of verifying without telling you that they're verifying when they know, because they're feeling a niche, and it was the old guys that asked them to do this shit for them. It's not us to be like, can you say J. Scott Campbell signed his name? They're like, no. His name's already on the cover 3 times for everything he does, from the logo to his store logo to his own signature. So, yeah. Yeah, like Eric said, CBTS can say bullshit. So,
well, and then with CBCS also, they charge you per signature on booking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then CBCS can shoot you down as well.
I mean, if you see all those, I know what he's talking about. We've all seen it like this, man. It was just from some collector who went to shows and liked to do this. So.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
What else we got in there? This isn't newsworthy. I just threw it on here because it was late. Deadpool 3 will reportedly shoot under the working title Tidal Wave This did not get affected by the writer's strike. The script was already done, so this will be shooting in a couple of weeks, I guess. So
Wait, so tidal wave?
No.
would
So
be
this is where I heard that Ryan Reynolds can't ad lib. Right, the script is written, but he's not allowed to ad lib.
oh, interesting.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, because
No.
he's also a writer.
Ah,
And so contractually, in the fine print, he can't even ad lib because it counts as
writing. Yeah.
during the strike.
Makes sense.
Oh, because of the strike.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Who the hell wants a Deadpool movie where Ryan Reynolds couldn't have ad-libbed like fucking 30 of the lines?
Yeah, no shit.
Like of all people, like, do we want Hugh
Wait,
Jackman
wait,
doing
wait.
it? I don't know if we want The Greatest Showman doing that or not, but I know I want Van Wilder to do it.
I mean, it wouldn't be a Deadpool movie if he wasn't
Right.
ad libbing.
Yeah, it doesn't even make sense, dude.
I do because Sean, the first appearance of Deadpool is New Mutants '98. So
Guarantee in post production when the strike is over, they're going to be dubbing some lines.
oh, there's gonna be a ton of work. Like I understand. Don't get me wrong. I'm all about writers getting paid. I saw that one article. I put it in the chat. Like one guy got $14 for a residual check. It's like Jesus. But it's like for me, it's like they're just movie executives just delaying the inevitable because it's like just stacks and stacks of stuff are just gonna get piled up, and it's like I fear some good shit's not gonna get made, some bad shit will get made. I mean, but more or less because it's like, well, I was working on this and now it's been however long, and
Yeah, but you know what? I also it's fucking bullshit. I understand why we're kind of looking at this one-off situation where like one of the funniest dudes around is in charge of like his pet project of his whole life that he loves the most. And dude, you're gonna tell me, we've all seen the outtakes from The Office or Parks and Rec or whatever when there's like, I don't know, Andy Dwyer, freaking Star-Lord on there, and they're talking about great comebacks, and he says, "Yeah," he's like, "My favorite was Kim Kardashian because she got all that cum on her back." Right?
Yeah.
And then so you're gonna tell me that they can't film that scene with Ryan Reynolds and just be like, "Oh, he just freestyled it and take the next cut." You know what I mean? And by the time it's over, they're gonna have all that. So I doubt, even though I understand, and I do understand that they are trying to do something, the union's trying to do something good for their people. That's fine. I get that. But yeah, I think he's just gonna do whatever the hell he wants, and we're gonna get the best version of that, and they can work around it because that's what rich, famous people can do.
Everyone loves Ryan Reynolds, so
Yeah.
I mean, besides on the last writer strike, right? We wouldn't have gotten shows like Breaking Bad, Walking Dead. I mean, those are the two I can think of off the top of my head that everyone's like, had a cult following for. So I think it's always interesting to see what comes out during that time period when you have a major strike.
Well, it's like writers actually get a chance to like sit down and write their own shit, right? Not like work on somebody else's shit too. I mean, writers aren't just going to sit around and be like, "Oh, am I going to do anything? Fuck you." They can work on their own pet projects at home too.
Yeah, that's a good point that Joey makes. This might be beneficial for comics because a lot of the better comic writers are making more money for TV production or movie production. I know it's mostly TV now, or streaming. You know what the hell I'm talking about. So maybe we get some better writers for some of the comics coming out, especially that maybe have their own indie titles or things they're working on that they wanted to do. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That's kind of it for news. Now the market report. I didn't do the market report. I did a market report, but Z did it. So it's just we're going by the seat of our pants, boys, on this one. So, Amazing Spider-Man 300.98. I will reference non-newsstand. Like it matters. $3,500
off white pages.
That is a lot of writing in the grade box.
Yeah, it looks like off white to white. I can verify.
It is, and I've said this before. There's no reason that they should ever, in any copy I've ever seen of this book, put white pages. Like if they give you off-white pages on this book, that means that shit is fucking brown. Because I've never seen this book with white pages before.
Never, right? It's
Yeah.
always like a light
Yeah, it's
tan.
newsprint, super thick. You know, they
Yeah.
did it a little bit cheaper because
I would say
it's so thick.
cream.
Yeah.
You know what? I'd love to have a fucking ASM 300 with cream pages.
Because they
Yeah,
already are, dude.
you go.
Oh, Venom.
Off white to white. That's what it says.
With the Secret Wars 8 logo, I get it. It's hard
Yeah.
when you only get one shot at that custom logo. As I'll show you guys. I got a bunch of custom logos to show you in a little bit.
I'm just looking real quick. What happened? Oh, look at this. Oh boy, look at this. People are gonna blow their nuts on this one. Check this out. This one has a white pages on this boy.
No, they put it on there.
Oh,
I'm just saying they shouldn't.
Oh, they shouldn't because of the actual color of it.
Yeah, just the brightest as they come, where it doesn't seem fucked up. Is they do mark those as white. I'm just telling you that they're not.
Yeah, it's just like the new comic books. They put white pages even though there's not a single white page.
Yeah, that's just dumb.
Yeah, they should put
the
modern
old
pages.
guard.
They
Yeah,
should put
something.
modern pages where instead of putting white pages.
Yeah,
You know?
And I remember actually we had to answer this. We got this question, Dino. You and I will offer Forgotten 5 on eBay.
Yes.
Because especially because Scott had 50 copies.
Yeah.
So we're like, because people hit us up. They're like, and I learned this. I mean, I've learned it by honestly owning them, and obviously this is a common book to be people request to be pressed.
Yes.
So I've had a lot of copies, at least in my hands, and Scott would be like, dude, just the book doesn't get white pages, so.
I mean, what are you going to put your owl card up to
like,
it?
Dude,
Like,
and nobody knows more than Scott, and especially back then, because he had 50 copies or something.
yeah, I mean, he was the 300 man, and like anybody, and like he's like everybody could give you the front cover. Always look at the back cover because the back cover is going to tell you where it's at. Like,
Oh yeah, same,
you know, and the thing too is like, what do you, like we used to remember. I remember I had owl cards out. I was like, nobody. It's like, what the fuck are you going to use that for? Like, I mean,
yeah, and this being so thick, also the same thing as looking at the back cover, but the sides, because you're not. I mean, let's just be honest. A thicker book, the exact edge of the spine, if it's not touching the front or the back, like there are ways to make it look better for sure, but like the heat of the press isn't hitting it when it's a 1/4 inch thick, the way that it would on just any regular 28-page comic. But it, that's either here nor there with this book. It's all about the black on this book.
What was the peak of this book? Does anyone remember?
Fuck. I think it was close to 10 for a newsie,
10?
and like 5 or 6 for 8 or 10, and 5 or 6, I think, for.
I
for
could have
this.
sworn we saw a newsstand on the last market report we did with Brian, and it was like 5,500.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong about
And
this.
and that's down like shit. That newsies were hitting like almost $8,000.
give me
back
one second.
in
I'll look. Let me look at let's see real quick.
Man, I see that. I got 5.
I hate how
Secret
G-
Wars fucking number ones, and I'd love to. And I got some number 8s, but I'm not gonna send it in for the fucking label, dude. Like, fuck that. Man, that sucks.
9.8. Hold on 1 second. Let me go all the way fucking up on this stupid thing. Okay. So 9.8 last year newsstand edition was 16,400.
What?
It's at 15,600.
Was it signed or
right
something,
now.
dude?
Yeah, regular blue label. So just regular blue labels.
Okay.
Non-newsstands, height was 6,159 and 21. It's crawled down to fucking 30. Last year was 3507, 3841. 12-month average is 4350. So we're going down on it. Cool things that he actually put. No Mark Jewelers. I don't know what the Mark Jewelers is. I don't even know if it's on here. It's not.
I'd say like if I'm a betting man, the book to get is Secret Wars 8, because the minute Tom Holland comes out, in the black suit or however they do it, that's going to catapult that book into like the stratosphere, bro.
He's going to be
252
in spring
also,
break
though.
in Cancun, and then he's going to get the symbiote.
Yeah. Team Up 141 also a little
Yep.
underrated, especially
Oh,
in
yeah.
Newsy. And I'll be honest with you, I don't like having any. I get what they're going with. I'm not talking shit. This is preference. I don't like the Secret Wars cover on this book.
Yeah.
Because like Spidey in that suit, it's just
Yeah.
on the first appearance of Venom. I get it. I understand it. It's not my preference. And so if I'm going to spend that much money, I don't know if that helped or hurt.
Well, it's just been going down. It probably didn't help it. It's been
It
sliding
might
down.
not have hurt it, but Off-White with that label,
Yeah.
dude, I'll just get a different copy and I'll spend another $400 or $500. And I know that's petty and stupid, but also that much money we're dicking around with, I'm not into cracking and regrading a book like this. It's already 9.8. I don't know if I'm correct about this, but the books that we get, like, I just feel like the keys, they get stingier and stingier as the years go on with the highest grades.
Yeah.
Especially for regular Joes or whatever you wanna say. You know what I mean? Like I did 9.8 pre-screen, my multiple fault 4s didn't pass, but the other shit did, and I'm like, fuck you. They're not any better or worse. You get some shitty books 9.8s and didn't let the expensive ones go through. So
cool things that you really don't see a lot. Amazing Spider-Man 1, it has the Golden Records reprint, but it actually has the original LP too. So that's $1,100, well, $1,300 USD.
Oh, that's dope.
There's this guy sold it. He sold another one, FF1 Golden Records reprint, and that one for $900. Just things to look out for in the vinyl record stores if you see it. I mean, so.
Easy way to tell if you guys didn't know, if you just see a GRR, they're always going to be higher grade than like the originals of these books. But besides that, there's no price on the front.
Yeah.
A couple blue bolts that are cool. 115, classic LB Cole cover. $1,700 for a 3.0, not bad. Presents very well. At least the front does. I didn't look at the back. Cool book. Another blue bolt. Cover detached. $983. So cool art. I was looking at one of these yesterday. Not the mask, but Captain Britain #1. I was looking at, do I get 1 or 7? 7 looks cooler, but 1's 1.
Just the mask?
Just the mask. So you can actually put it back in, I think, if you don't have one.
Bro, mine is a 9 something. It's sitting in a drawer, and the mask is in there. It looks just like that, detached.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to those masks, were they originally like attached to?
Yeah, they were like.
Do you see the left side with the brown? That's the glue. The glue dried up so much that it, 40 years later didn't stick. So it was glued in there. But I've never had it. I have one with the mask, but I wasn't. I could tell that the glue broke, but I don't. I can go get it if you guys want to see. Seriously,
I'll take a look.
All right, go to the next one. It's in the
Okay,
next room.
I got you. This is Casper 1, the Friendly Ghost. First appearance. I don't know how many you really see this. I mean, $2,000 for a 4.0. That seems like an okay price to me. I'm not the biggest Casper fan, but
That's the first appearance of Casper.
Yes, sir. You would figure it's like some older book, but it's not.
Yeah.
It like in a Dell range or something like that, but it's not.
I thought it would be like in More Fun Funnies, number 24 from 19 Get ADDD
or Gold Key or Dell or something like that, like the Flintstones.
What year is this book?
Boy, why are you asking all the hard questions?
Because that's why I'm here, right? That's why you pay me the big bucks to sit in this panel.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, your check's in the mail.
Thank you.
This book is, let's see, original listing. Let's see how good the pictures are. He actually makes it. 1949 St. John Publications.
Ah, okay.
Okay. It was older than I thought.
It looks newer, right? Because
right, yeah. I mean, that presents very well for a 4.0.
The reds are pretty deep. It's nice. It's got a little little problems to it, but like you
It's
said,
not
yeah,
a pedigree, is it?
no pedigree.
I dig it.
Yeah. Kudos to this guy. Good stuff. I don't know how much he paid for it, but or he got it for, but
I don't know if that's a good buy or not, but for 1949, that does look like a good book, man.
I heard this. Look at this. Vancouver comic junkie Doug Sulipia took the elastic bands out of the mask and saved a ton of them when they entered the market. I don't know.
Yeah.
Interesting. So, good to know there. Let me know when you're ready. Like I'll leg ripping things
So did
apart.
they? I'm trying to study it. So I've got it. I got it.
Okay, hold on. I got you. Hold on one second.
I got it.
Now.
So I'm going through this thing. So it's got. Of course, I'm gonna spit all over it.
It's got your DNA in it. It's gonna get a green label now.
Spit on by Big Leg.
DNA. Those British people love it, man. My teeth are straight.
As seen on this episode of Flipside.
Yes, it's pedigreed.
So I've got the yeah. So I've got the let me find this. So the mask in the middle, but I think it's just stuck in there. Let me find the.
What's that shirt, Big Leg? Is that Kelly LeBrock on the cover?
Oh
there?
yeah, this is Gatekeeper.
Oh
baby.
yeah, bro.
This is some Ghostbusters, dude.
Oh no, that's Sigourney Weaver, right?
There's Sigourney Weaver. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, this is Ghostbusters. Sigourney done. Okay. So no, so this is just the staples or whatever. So it wasn't there. I'm pretty sure it was in the front. So
It was in the front.
This is ridiculous. Why have I not pressed and grade this? I don't know, because I don't know where you're getting it in a newsprint copy that looks like this. This is about fucking clean as you can fucking get. So
Yeah, it looks pretty good, dude. Claim.
Yeah.
Backup claim. Damn.
So here's the mask, and if you can see in the middle there, he doesn't have quite as much shit on there of the glue. Now I don't know, and there's where the strings would have been.
Yes.
Like they're talking obviously with the things. So what I do see, so I think it was in the front. For some reason, I feel like I already knew that. Like if you can see the black shit.
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
I think that's like dead dried glue that I never looked at before. I think I'm gonna go ahead and mark that shit.
Bro, think about the motherfuckers that put that mask on. I'm Captain Britain. Oh yeah, baby.
Look at me, mum.
This has to be the dried glue.
It
And I just dumped it out, and luckily, as far as it's not as bright in here somewhere. Yeah, it didn't stain the book either. So I want to ask on how to
submit it.
On what to do, because here's the deal. So obviously you're like, it's already out of there. You're not gonna press something with this in it, because for obvious reasons. I think if you don't know how to press, you can figure out that you shouldn't press a mask into a book.
Sure. So
anyway, so this is gorgeous newsprint anyway, which is actually easier to press than you think, because it's just good old fucking paper. So yeah. I want to ask, because I want to sub the mask with it, but it's like at the same time, the same reason you don't want to press with it. Do you want to stick this behind the cover and have it pressed into a slab? You know, I don't.
Oh, and then have that indent.
Yeah, and have this stuck in there. You know, or maybe I'll put it in the middle, which won't do it if I.
Melt the glue into the pages, huh?
I don't know why I didn't turn it over, but yeah, it is clearly the black shit because it's on the back there. So it must have been just right inside the front page, glued in.
Right.
And that's it. But the glue didn't stick. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So anyway, how about that new $25 CBCS tier? I think they're gonna get this thing real damn soon.
Oh, nice.
I don't want to wait a freaking year. And if all I got to do is get it graded, get it back, and sell it for like 80 or 90% of the CGC price, and I'll consider that a win.
Bro, those magazine slabs look awesome, dude.
Oh, and then
I like those slabs. So yeah. Anyway, that's what we got there.
And if you don't get it back in the time they guarantee, you'll get a refund.
Oh yeah. Well, I've got more of the Harleys, the comic scene Harleys. I didn't want to F up the census, and especially I made the right choice because I just sold one for $2,000.
Look at this one. Puzzles. They say I got a 9.6 qualified, and it says puzzles filled out on 7th and 8th page in pen.
Oh, come on. That's some pussy shit right there.
Well, they could have given it a 6.5 instead. I don't know. You want a 9.6 green or?
Or
know,
6.5 blue.
I think they drop. I think they drop it too much for that. I think for that era it should be different.
Yeah.
That's
So
just me.
I was looking late for you. I didn't see anything like mass pulled out kind of thing, or
I think there are. I'm pretty sure.
There's a
I have
lot
not
of blue
looked up
labels. I got.
China
There's
time.
no way these all have the fucking mask in there, like
like affixed to the
yeah,
page.
yeah, like fuck,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, because that's the thing that I always wanted to know. Because I was at a store a couple of weeks ago, and he had a Captain Britain 1,
Mhm.
and it was with the mask. And I took a look, but the mask was loose. It just wasn't attached to anywhere on the book. And I just thought, oh, maybe that's just how it. Maybe it. That's not how it should be, but it seems like that it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if they don't care about that mask, I will gladly sell this fucking thing for $300. This looks better than that one.
No, you'll get a green label. So you'll get a green label without the mask.
Oh, okay.
It'll say mask.
Dude, that's literally why someone paid $300 for it.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
They just doubled their value from going from green to blue.
Correct. So that's that. We talked about the Casper 1. First appearance of Casper, 1950, whatever, 30 I said.
49.
49. Yeah. Clone Wars, just a check-in, $2,000, 9.8.
That's still too low.
Oh, wow.
I got one at CGC right now, so
that's down, isn't it? Because it wasn't a 3K book.
I don't. Ooh, I totally forget.
I want to say it was approaching 3K, if not 3K, but I could be wrong.
I tell you what, if it reaches 24, I'd be happy because then, like after fees and shipping, I would clear $2,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. So right now, this was what, like $2,000. It was a $2,900 book in 21. Now it's on the down.
Okay.
Down. Okay. We haven't seen this book anymore. Dirty Pair 9.8. We all know this book. Hughes. 380, man. Was this in like $700 book leg back in the day, like our day?
Hell yeah, I think so.
I want to say most commonly the
650.
shit end of the stick would have been 5 and probably 7-ish.
This seems
the high end. Yeah, and
I mean,
tough. It's tough. It's super glossy, so that you're not gonna get the press results you're gonna get from the other modern books.
I have one of these.
I mean, seller rating of 9. Do you think that would held it back?
Maybe. I mean, that could have ended at Tuesday at 3 a.m.
Oh, that's true too as well.
I mean, you never know. And also, dude, shit's just ending at weird prices. And for that and think about it, I wouldn't think it would end more than 500 right now. So I don't actually think for a rating of 9, let's say it's a bad auction.
It went off at 4:30 on May 15th. So
yeah,
4:30 in the afternoon.
So that was this evening. That was earlier. That was like 5 hours ago.
Yes. Yeah. So don't
maybe 6 hours
Mondays,
ago.
man.
You
ever have a case of the Mondays, or you get your ass kicked for saying something like that?
No, and you know what's funny? That's not that bad because somebody sold one in the United Kingdom for 386.
Okay.
Yeah, I just think in this market, I don't think that's that bad.
I think all the Hughes guys.
If it was 280 or 250, I'd be like, oh, god damn it.
Yeah, the Hughes guys left, so they left the building.
Or they already have their copies, right?
Not always. Yeah.
Tough
9.8 though. Tough 9.8.
Look at this book.
Woo!
Galaxy's Edge book. Pretty hard to find, obviously. $921. I would say this is. I want to say the last time we looked at this book, it was like around that time, like 1,500 maybe. I think so.
This is just one that you're never going to be able to pin down for like a right value. Look at that shitty ass picture, and there's only one more.
I know, and Doc Joe wants a 9.8 of this one. It's like, how are you gonna, you're gonna pay $900 on a prayer? Like,
yeah, and then especially since it went to non-comic collectors, right?
Like, yeah, this was all the Disney people.
Right. And how many of them are gonna bag and board this book?
They crumpled it up like Mel V at Baltimore in their fucking backpack or their giveaway. It was like, yo, good.
Leg compress it, it'll be fine.
Yeah, leg compress it out, don't worry.
What? Got my man leg. We'll fix it.
This book is one of the books when I barely got back into collecting people were talking about. Demon number 1, 9.0. $351.
All right.
I'm with it.
Yeah, right.
I like it. I remember this is one of those last DC books that up until like 5 years ago, you were still finding number ones in the bins all the time.
This
Need another one. I was
this
getting
book
40
ain't dead
bucks a
man
pop
for
for
me.
these things, and I was so happy to get $40 for them.
This book in Dead Man, the first Dead Man. I always want to Strange
That's
Adventures.
actually a tough Dead Man, dude. That's actually a tough book. Dude.
It is, but I've always wanted one of them, but I just don't want to pay the prices. I'm like, I hate this. I hate this book because I got the wrong version. Last of Us #1 still rolling 965. So
Damn.
I love it.
That's respectable.
I love it.
I got the wrong print because I'm an idiot. We haven't seen this one in a while either. I think it's a $1,000 book almost now.
Wow.
Dude,
Did not know that.
What's going on?
I don't know, man. The McFarlane shit is just nuts, dude.
Popping.
I've got I don't want to say I have a McFarlane box because it would take me forever to go through all my boxes to get all the McFarlane out of it.
Mm.
But I clearly do have like Spawn on one side and Spotty on the other. But his Hulks and everything, I don't know what I'm doing, man. I just need to take like an afternoon and assess only McFarlane, especially copper shit for grading and nothing else. I just sent like a 298 and 299 Newsies that are not high grade, but looking at the prices and things like above 8s in a newsstand, and I've had them forever. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what I paid for them.
Bro, the McFarlane Marvel Tales with his
the Marvel
original
Tales
cover.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
There's like the one I bought a couple, and I think their high grade is just the regular Spider-Man series with one of them has like number 8 or something. I don't remember the number. Has the Ghost Rider cover, and I'm like, just because I'm trying to find the ones that aren't as popular or characters that other people would like that I haven't, you know what I mean, to try to get 9/8 of, because people don't care that much about them. But trust me, there's people out there looking for them. I like Thrasher and Madballs and shit. Like, I don't know. I want your Masters of the Universe variant. So I know people like weird shit.
Oh,
So
I gotta stop the show because Leg wasn't on last week. You know what I picked up from the garage sale like an asshole? I picked up that Master Universe.
oh, I think you text me though.
Yeah, like a fucking asshole. I don't even know what. Does this one? Yeah. Oh, Master Universe action.
Dude, the best Orko cover, period, man.
Yeah, dude.
No, nice.
He's on other covers, but that thing is just fucking gorgeous. I love it.
Yeah,
It's
remember I
tough
texted
and high grades, low print.
I
It's
texted you.
not a cheap
And
book raw either.
I went on eBay and the guy was like, "Well, you can get it for like $300, so I'll just how about $250?" I'm like, how about okay."
Yeah, dude, it's a good buy. The Motu fans are never going anywhere.
I bought Street Sharks #1 too, like an asshole.
Though, which one?
Street Sharks #1.
I think you showed me. I love it, dude.
Nice.
I love it.
So I could crack this probably and get a better grade because I don't see anything wrong with this damn thing in a 9.2.
Those are
like,
easy presses too.
No spines. Yeah, 9.8s are tough, man.
Yeah.
Like tough.
See if there's notes. They're fucking really lazy about that.
Unavailable.
No shit. Big surprise.
Yeah. So sorry. Let's go back to this. I don't know. So you modern guys, you tell me. I don't know about this book. I'm a dumbass when it comes to this stuff. Pop Kill and embossed Hughes variant, only $350 made, $900. Good deal. Bad deal.
Shout out to Tony for selling that first of
It
all.
is blue green, right?
Yeah. So this was the Kickstarter book. And then they did that second print for issue 1 where it's a nude cover, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So this is low for that book, in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean,
Because,
it's for the Hughes fans, and honestly, I fucking love the cover.
Yeah. So I want to say at the height of this was like a $1,500 book. Even that, like, you know, even when it was down or whatever, it was still selling like for like $1,200. So $900, that's a really good deal for whoever bought that.
Okay. You know more about this. I do. I got the Carter book. It made an appearance, Carter. Spider Super
nice.
Stories #1. So.
My famous spec right there.
Is that the first Miles?
Yeah, first Miles.
Bro, I'm sorry, dude, how the mighty have fallen.
Yes.
Signed by Roy Thomas in
yes.
a 9.6 for the Kitty Electric Company fucking book.
Yeah.
It was getting that much raw for near mints.
Yeah.
And here we are.
Here we are.
Talk about missing your window. And I feel like I've missed more windows than anybody ever. So it's not me talking shit.
I think I have one of these still in like a 7.5, so I'm just gonna give it away to some kid probably.
What number's the Spider Woman?
Oh, 11. The black
11?
black
Okay,
Spider Woman. Yeah.
Dude,
With Doc Ock cover.
Yeah, Doc Ock, the wrestling ring one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was selling 1 and 11s together for fucking like 150 on whatnot.
So people can see
like raw fucking 5.0s.
Yeah. Look at that one. I think it's 9.8, bros.
High
Seems
grade.
legit.
I'm out of
Very
those
high
things
grade.
or not, dude.
Very high
I
grade.
don't know if I'm out of them.
What's this one? 650 somebody wants for this thing. Is this your listing, Carter? I'm joking.
That's not the worst. It's not the worst ask, but that auction was bad. But you know what? Auctions are what they are. It's hard to get value on shit that people aren't necessarily looking for. You know?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Every time I run into this book raw now, like the number 1, it's always marked up, and I always blame Carter. Every time I stop in the middle store. I'm like, "Damn you, Carter! Why'd you talk about this book?"
There's the Hughes thing. So
Okay,
price.
it used to be 1,800. My bad.
I don't know.
Yeah, still that's good.
Something I've never seen or hardly ever seen. Quality of Warrior number 1.
Shit, dude, I'll take that over that damn McFarlane Hulk, which wasn't even a newsstand.
Oh wow.
So it says V for Vendetta. Is this the first V for Vendetta magazine? Because I thought there was another magazine where he was actually on the cover.
No, I think this was the first V for Vendetta, the first appearance.
What other character? I forget.
It says Miracle Man.
Yeah, Miracle Man. Yeah.
There we go. Let's do the annotation says on the.
On the label.
Yeah, storing those things to where that could be a 9.0. That's a bitch.
First appearance of V for Vendetta and Marvel Man, later becomes Miracle Man. So that's right there.
It's very solid.
Oh, okay.
I like it.
A couple more. The book I saw Stein have in Raw and Indy when we first set up with him many moons ago, or he would never let anybody sell it after everybody came up and wanted to buy the book. Superior Spider-Man number 20, signed by J. Scott Campbell, only $710.
Wow.
The Mighty
Congrats,
F.
Joe.
Yeah. And then last but not least, X-Men 1 for only $3,800. It's a 0.5. I mean, it looks pretty decent, but
yeah, it presents pretty well.
Yeah. I know everybody's going to beg me what's the
Something's wrong with the fucking thing if that's
Yeah, I'd scribble an 8 in
It's
front of the
missing 4
0.5.
pages or something.
Did you see the Fantastic Four number 5 in a 0.5 that went for like $2,000?
You want to pull it up for you?
If you can't find it, I think I still have it.
I got it.
Saved.
Hold on, Carter.
2,000 for a 0.5.
Joey said no back cover on that X-Men, so there we go.
Oh wow.
Fuck it, man. I mean, honestly, I'm not paying that for something without a back cover, excuse me. But
no back cover.
Still, yeah, that's still a lot.
Yeah, the annotation was deep. This one's covered attached.
Oh, just attached?
Detached.
2.5?
Yep.
I don't know, dude. I gotta look those notes up, dude. I'll be resubbing that.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That's a 1.518 all day to me.
That's bullshit, dude. Like, if
say,
that cover looks that fucking good, dude. Oh man, he got hosed. At least give him a 1. I've seen fucking half the book cut in half, and they get a
$4,000 for it, though, dude.
Yeah, I mean, the whole front cover's fucking like missing on books, and they give him a 0.5.
Link is in the back chat.
Oh, look at you, man. Look at you. You're on top of these.
I got 2. There's 2 of them. There's 2 listings.
I got you. Hold on.
Oh, that's so remaindered at a 0.5.
Yeah. remainder point.
You know what? That's kind of funny. I mean, I gotta assume that's what it is. That it's kind of funny because it actually makes it kind
I
of.
like
cool.
it better actually.
I don't know if I like it better, but I think it's still fucking cool.
Yeah.
How it's Fantastic Four, Prisoners of Doctor Doom, right? You know, it's like a sneak peek of what you're in for.
Second rat missing on this other 0.5.
Yeah.
Which I wouldn't bother me. I mean, that's a cool book. I mean, the cover looks great. I mean, the front. I mean, it's not terrible.
No,
It presents decent.
If the wrap is missing, why isn't it a green label?
Because you can get a 0.5 on a blue. So this is the same thing that happened in my annual ones. They were missing page 7, and then the other one was missing like half the book, and I still got a 0.5.
yeah, I think that's it. Just probably because it's just a lot. The rest of it's so shitty that it's allowable in that grade.
Correct.
And that I don't love that part of the system.
Oh,
wait, that's still auction though. That's not sold yet.
Yeah, no, it's still live. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then the other thing too is it's like Marvel value stamps, right? You get a green label for missing it, but when you get could you get a 0.5 blue if you're missing a Marvel value? You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Dude, are they gonna rethink everything after this John Majors fiasco?
Yes.
Because Kang, and you know, I'm not condoning or I'm just talking about the possibilities for Marvel, like this, dude. That whole Kang thing was falling on deaf ears for the public. Like this could be a blessing in disguise for them that they can go back to the drawing board. So some of us comic people that know Kang might be okay. The people I know didn't give a shit about the ending of Loki. They didn't give a shit. Ant-Man just sucked in the first place. And then to have the after credits be like, oh, there's 1,000 more of them, but we already killed the toughest one, and it was just Ant-Man that killed him. Yeah. Like these are my non-comic friends, but who are big, fairly big or whatever MCU movie understanders that do not care about first appearances, do not care about second, do not care about comic books whatsoever. Yeah. That idea was that Kang was totally flat with all of them. So like, I think maybe not that Dr. Doom's gone down, but I'll tell you what, like they all know who the hell Dr. Doom is. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. Poor ladies, but blessing in disguise for the MCU movie universe, maybe.
Or do you think they just do classic MCU and just cast someone else to be Kang?
I think they do cast somebody else to be Kang.
They did it with Cheeto. How far out are they written, dude? Nobody got it. Nobody cared.
Yeah, just to like transition into Doom faster, right? Because I assume that like some of it's somewhat written out with Kang in mind.
I'll play Kang.
Look, they did it with.
I'm just a variant of Mercenant.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So they did it with Terrence Howard, right, back in the day, and Don Cheadle, right? I mean, it's not like it's not.
Yeah, but the movie didn't the fucking whole series didn't hinge on them.
I know.
And like Thanos, even though it was Brolin, let's be honest, dude, you just like that wasn't makeup. It wasn't Star Wars. That's CGI. They could have done that, dude. You know, like sorry, dude.
You did just vaporize.
I'm sorry. High Evolutionary was way scarier than Kang.
Did he just vaporize Kang and like the back, like turn over right, like a back headshot? You don't see his face and just vaporize him, and then somebody else just pops up. You know, like a Loki moment.
How deep are they into this shit? You know what I mean? I'm just saying. I know that there already was in there. Yeah, Tony brings up a point. If Loki season 2 is in the can, I mean, I feel like they can change everything, but maybe that TVL. I don't know, TVA. Excuse me. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to do. I'm literally speaking from what I feel is the point of view of my friends who only watch this, or their kids that only watch this and have nothing. They look up more like movie rumors than I do. I let my friends tell me about the ones that affect the comic books, and I almost don't care which ones affect the TV shows that much. Like I'm more interested in the comic side, just for obvious reasons. But I mean, I see the movies first day or first weekend, whatever. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. And then and I'm not going to agree that it's a mistake to replace Jonathan Majors, but also I'm not looking into exactly what happened completely and reading surface level articles, not following court cases. So replacing Jonathan Majors, in my opinion, would be very difficult. I like the character. I'm not the one with a problem with it. And so I don't know. Except Ant-Man sucked. That part was shitty, but other than that, and Guardians just ruined it for everything for the rest of the year. So it's too good. It's fucking good. Yeah. That's a compliment. If you guys didn't get to see where I was going with that.
Yeah, it's like oh shit, James Gunn is gone, and look how good this movie was, and what the fuck, man?
Oh fuck, dude. It is what. Yeah, it's a very rocket movie, and that's a good thing, man. So
I love that little fucker, dude.
I got.
I know you sleep with the rocket stuffed animals, dude.
Bro, hey, keep that to yourself, bro. Come on, man.
I knew I guessed right.
It's already out now.
Yeah,
dude, Bradley Cooper fucking nailed that character, dude. I don't think he gets enough credit for the voice and everything, that kind of Long Island accent and shit like that, you know, that he has.
Until you see the price,
all that hair.
Until you see the price of his autograph.
Really?
What's he charge?
I don't remember. I was just saying
probably
that.
a fucking lot.
Do you remember going? Well,
I think it was I would think it was 300 to 500, somewhere in that range.
And you could get a cheap Bradley Cooper autograph. You remember that TV show Alias? Well, yes. He was like a B character in there, and he has a Bradley Cooper auto card. Hey, see if it's up there, Dino. Alias cards, Bradley Cooper.
Dude, the guy's such a good actor. Everybody watched that. I don't know, it was the Oscars or Grammys or whatever. They all believed he was fucking Gaga.
There you go, bro. Look at that. I told you.
This is 400, 230. Look at that, dude.
I told you.
See, I mean, my guess was kind of within the right range.
Look at that for a 3.
Hey, dude, if he had an auto from Wedding Crashers, I'd buy it.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, but see, that's bro. Honestly, that's cheap, dude. Honestly.
Let's see what they have. I can't believe they didn't do a. I can't believe they didn't do a. Like a Panini, or something like that. Like a.
I'll take a Wedding Crashers, but I'll take a Hangover, but Wedding Crashers is the grill. So yeah. It doesn't look like it. Bro, you go get an Alias card. You're a triple fanboy.
I'm sending it, bro. I'm gonna send it to PSA too. This is the only pickup I got. This massive fucking thing. So there's a scratch on the back like an asshole. No, he denoted it. I got this big ass Yuga Toy 1 that has Kevin Eastman's signature on it. I told Aaron Yee, if Paul's listening, if he really wants this book, I'll just come on the podcast in the next 4 minutes and he can have it. I didn't want this book; it's bad. That's
a cool ass book, dude.
I know. Yeah. I just put it in because I wanted Paul's thing so he could get a chance at it.
We can see how fast Paul jumps onto a podcast, right?
I know.
Which is the one that's super disgruntled and doesn't want anything to do with the Turtles anymore? It's Laird, right?
Yes, so that's what we were talking about. There was I showed him this too. Let's see if I can find it. I saw this, Carter.
Well, didn't Laird work with Eastman on The Last Ronin?
I got to jump, fellas.
I got you.
See you, man.
Later, Joe.
See you guys.
So this
I don't know if he's still working on that, the new series that's out right now, but I know he was working with him on.
So I'm not the smartest guy in the world. I sent this to Paul. Sorry, it's so large. I gotta back it down. So look at this. So this is signed by Laird, Eastman, Lawson, somebody else, and Berger, I guess. And he said that Laird's the hardest one to find. Hardest one to sign now. Yeah, Michael Dooney, Lawson, Berger, Eric Talbot, Peter Laird, not Eastman. Guy wanted $250 for it. I mean, I don't know. I just showed it to Paul.
Oh, and it's a Toys R Us book.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Dude, I've got a rare Ninja Turtle on eBay with that same font. Do they use that for a lot of shit?
Wasn't that the newer
And
font?
there was a
That's
gold
a newer
one.
font. Yes,
Yeah.
that's the new series. They've been using that for like the new series and stuff.
Yeah, I mean for whatever anime series that started on Nickelodeon, I want to say like in the 2000s.
Wow, Seattle just scored. They're not gonna win it, but I don't think. But they didn't get the shutty. I'm surprised. Interesting. Sorry. Game 7's here. Anybody else got pickups there besides me?
Yeah,
Yep.
I got
Yeah.
some.
Okay, who wants to go first? Call it out. Carter,
It
I'll
doesn't
go.
matter.
Carter, go! God damn.
Yeah, I'll show you something. Okay.
Oh
well,
boy.
I got. Well, I got.
You gotta wait till SummerSlam, buddy, for that.
I got a tape.
Sick.
So we got
What
a
the fuck?
sealed He-Man and the Masters of the Universe Volume 13, and it's still sealed up. You can see the watermark on the back. It's a Betamax, but it doesn't matter. I don't care.
Who's the watermark?
RCA, Columbia RCA.
Wow.
It's on the back, still sealed up. We have the little sticker right there.
How
just to
many?
let you know.
So that's original episodes, I assume.
Yeah.
How many
Yeah.
are on there?
It looks like 2. So it's A Tale
Wow.
of Two Cities and Heart of a Giant.
So it's like a fucking 36-minute Betamax.
Pretty. Let's see. Rough. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, 45 minutes
There you go.
with 2 episodes.
That's with commercials.
So yeah, I freaking
Wow,
love this.
that's
Like
fucking cool.
yeah, finding something like this is a big deal to me.
Yeah.
I love it.
Cool.
So you were speaking about Ghostbusters, no Dana, only Zool. We got a
Wow.
sealed collector's edition Laserdisc.
Nice.
Does anybody know about this?
No.
Mm-mm.
I'm like, what the hell? And it's sealed. And I tell you what, when it comes to getting laser discs, especially sealed ones, there's like sometimes they're shipped really bad, and you'll get like the turtle head Polka Doom where the disc will break.
Oh, break the seal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that can happen. And like when I get like a laser disc, it's just like it's basically got to pray that this thing is completely sealed, especially right in that little area. But it is.
You know what you should start writing to those people? Like, hey, can you put some painter tape on the edge where the disc would come out?
Yeah,
Just like,
but I'm pretty sure they screw it up even more.
that's true.
But
too.
yeah, but this thing came in perfect condition, and oddly enough, okay, so since this is a collector's edition, there's a serial number on here, so
Wow.
it's
so
0059.
Oh,
Is 9 not printed all the way? Is it hard to see?
It's just hard to see, but it's on there. So yeah, man, I couldn't believe it when I saw it, and especially for the price. I'm like, ooh, all right.
I wonder if that could happen to vinyl as well. Like if you're shipping vinyl records that are sealed.
I would say probably not, because I would say more likely with laser discs, just because these things are so damn heavy.
Oh, okay, and vinyl is a little bit lighter than
Yeah.
like laser disc. Okay.
Yeah, because these things, if it's not shipped properly, these things can just shift around and then just like pop right out. So
And
that's a pet
anyone
peeve
that's
of
selling
mine.
Laserdisc, they do make, record / Laserdisc boxes to ship in.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, so we're back to comics now. So we have Ex Machina number 50. This is a 1 in 10 Jim Lee variant. This thing is hella hard to find. I remember having this book a long time ago and selling it. I forget for how much, but I know it was for well over $100 at the time. So this, I really don't know what this book would go for, but like I said, because I just did a haul video yesterday, and I talked about this book, and I said if I were selling this book, I wouldn't let it go for anything less than $200.
Yeah, cool book.
Nice.
Love this thing. And last but not least, we have I'm not sure what this is. Hollywood Zombie Apocalypse
Jesus.
number
With
8.
Kobe and Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, they're both zombies.
That's awesome.
Yeah, not a Laker fan. I would immediately buy that and find someone to sell it to. I see Sitem's auto or signature at least on the art there in the bottom. So
Yeah. So
Yeah.
but this book doesn't go for anything, which is really surprising.
that's because Kobe collectors don't know about it, or they're sad because he's dead in real life also.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
I noticed they're easily triggered, so I don't know.
They
I mean,
are.
At
They
least
had
there's
the
not a
audacity to
helicopter
say
on
that
there.
the refs helped the Warriors.
I mean, at
Right?
least there's not a helicopter on there. So.
Oh wow.
Oh, that
Yeah.
would have been that would have been very prophetic.
But then it would have hit on multiple levels, right? But because you have Schwarzenegger in there, it just needs to get in the chop. Okay.
He is on fire.
I like it.
Hard growing up in LA, not a Lakers fan. Man. It's a Lakers fan.
damn. That's rough.
Pussy. All right, so you done?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
All right.
Wow,
You
wow.
wanna go? You want me to go? I'll
Just shitting on Connor. You done? Are you finished or you done?
Well, dude, nobody's moving the camera. I was like,
Well,
hey,
I'm trying to make this deal happen for Paul. God damn it!
trying to get him online so we can have.
What are you fucking Birdman? Are you finished? You done? Jesus Christ!
Yeah. So I got this on the show with you guys.
Yeah.
And so I did have to go with the How Do You Want It maxi single.
Nice.
Because I
negative.
I can't help it. It's one of my favorite songs of all time. And then finding out that on the B side of the maxi,
Oh, damn it.
had the first hit 'em up.
Yeah.
So anyway,
So
also
all that
wanted to
old
ask.
shit, leg for cassettes and stuff, all that old shit that's sealed, like
Uh-huh.
in the plastic, they're going for fucking high dollar shit right now. Like,
Yeah, this is clearly not. I didn't open it. I'm not
I
dumb.
know. Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm good with this. I was going to ask you guys. Is there any way to tell like on Eris? Like I want to display it in a better looking something than this. I'll throw dude, this is $30. I'm put it's the cheapest one I could find. And we're talking about on the show, and I realized I really wanted it, and it came complete. So to have it on there, so I'll do a little Instagram post or something on it. But yeah, so 2 songs is whatever. It's a more collector thing. Yeah, will it go up to $60 or $100 someday? Probably. Who cares?
So hey,
but like so
you can
does
get
it really matter what you store this in?
No, but you can get clearer versions.
They can't tell. Is there a way to tell? Like this has a stamp that says 81.3. Does anybody even know how to recognize a difference in these old shitty cases now?
I didn't know. You're not going to send it in, are you?
No, I'll just find it. No, I'm just curious.
I was go to Amazon.
Honestly, this is just I'm only bringing it up for a show topic, not because I care particularly about this.
I mean, this is $40 for $50. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna find a decent one at the thrift store.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Whatever.
Oh yeah, that's
you know
smart.
what I mean. It's my only fucking guess.
I
Actually,
don't know if you're going on
I have cassettes in the garage, but they're all.
What you could do?
Sold.
You could go to a like half price books and try to find a sealed tape still that.
Okay.
And then and just take it out, right? And then
have one of those, but yeah, no, I can find it or just buy
or like a used record store or something like that.
So if you find a sealed tape, I wouldn't unseal it. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, that's
because they're going for like old stuff from like that era, like is just going for stupid money right now. So
yeah, I just wanted this, and I went and I felt good about finding doing my own stupid research because I was like, no, it's not on the B side, but it is the B side on the maxi single. So it's I can't read through this thing. So it's how do you want it? California Love on one side, 2 of America's Most, and Hit 'Em Up on the other side. Like how many? I mean, a lot of people had just those 4 songs on rotation in their fucking car before. So anyway, yeah. So that's whatever. Just that. Met Tupac when I was 15 at Magic Mountain. So
stop it! It
was a good story. We were at Colossus Magic Mountain out here. It's my buddy's birthday. And then me and my buddy Jeff, Alex picked up on these 2 girls on Revolution. And then my other friends, Jeff and Sal, they kind of, even though we broke the ice, bogarted these girls and bailed with them. So me, Alex, and James went over and got on Colossus. which is the big white roller coaster. Like if you've seen the original Vacation where John Candy gets shot in the ass, it's that roller coaster.
Oh,
And
okay.
so yeah, they call it Wally World. Obviously, it's not Wally
Yeah,
World.
yeah.
It's Magic Mountain. It's our Six Flags. I mean,
Yeah.
it's Six Flags owns it. So it's like that. So we get off and there's a little bridge when you come off to get out of there. And Alex is like, man, Tupac's getting on right there. I'm like, all right. And so we wait till he gets off the ride, and then Alex walks up and he says something, and Tupac talks to him. And I was like, man, I wouldn't know what to say to Tupac. I just own his things. And like, he only had Tupacalypse and Strictly out, and then he walks across, and I'm like, I don't know what to say. But the bridge is not wide; it's 12 feet wide, maybe, or something. Maybe not even that. Just a little walkway when you get off the ride. You know, it's not like the line to get in. And he dude looks at me right in the eye and he goes, "Hey, what's up, man?" And just straight bro hug Tupac. What's up, Tupac? That was the moment. And he walked across the bridge. And I was like, oh, shit. And I was like, that's what you motherfuckers get for taking the girls that we were the ones that fucking hooked up with in the first place. Right? You guys want to steal the girls? I met Tupac. And I win. That's it. Nobody knows those girls anymore. For 2 seconds. End of story. I win, dude. Don't be a hater. So don't care. I got these. I ordered them a while ago. This is number 8. Just from Ryan Brown's website. So this is number 8. They're signed. They grabbed 2 of them. They sold for a bunch on eBay. I got them cheap on the website. But he I think this is one of the ones that he was selling that caused all the problems at C2E2.
Where it's supposed to get,
so I got my dude. I ordered them a long time, like 2 months ago, pre-WonderCon, I think. Like 2 months ago, I ordered these things, and I didn't even know what was in the package. I was like, "What the hell? I didn't order anything this week. Why do I have a package?" And then it was like media mail. So I'm like, "I could have ordered it. Could have been shipping for a month." Anyway, so I got a couple of these Ryan Brown signed things. They were cheap on the website. They sell for like $100. What do you do? They're clearly flips. And this, I don't know if you guys care, but there's an oversized box in my thing that I use, the magazines and stuff. We started talking to the magazines, so I had to go. So these are not actual pickups, but when you get all excited when you find shit in your closet, like a super clean copy of this guy. So It's like, oh shit, I forgot I have that. So I'm gonna clean that up and press it because it's gone up in value a lot. It's one of my favorite colors. Robin Dies at Dawn. We all know Death in the Family is one of the most the famous homages to that. Hey, I forgot about this one. So that's a good one too. And this thing's beat to shit. I'm pretty the cover is detached, but having it, not having it is a good thing. So I've got those. I did a CGC sub 9.8. Really tried to do just Spider-Verse stuff because I was lazy about subbing some of it. So I'm not going to show you any duplicates. The Ultimate Fallout 4 first prints didn't pass, which pisses me off. But I went with custom labels on all of them. So here's one of Dennis's on here that we all got hooked up with. But I use the Miles label or the Spidey label on all these because if you do these, they come in separate shipments. So like if you add a custom label to 2 out of your $25, they're separate shipping charges to come back to you. So if you're ever gonna do a custom label order, just do the custom labels. And because this was a pre-screen, I had to do the 25, but I had plenty of them to do. So some of these, one that I did Raz, but same thing, but second print, but a few, and the books do seem to sell better with the custom labels. So, and like I said, like when I said earlier about the Secret Wars 8 label, I don't know if I want it on a 300 or not, but that's a personal preference. It's not because I don't like the custom labels, because I do have custom labels for PC books too. Did the same, even though it's Punk, but he's on the cover, so I did do it for the first Spidey Punk, the Westmaster variant.
1 in 10.
Same deal. So he's in there, yeah. So the 1 in 10 on it. But by the way, this does not get enough love considering it's an actual ratio variant. In 2015, this sells for less than.
Does it sell less than the A cover?
Sells for less than this.
Oh wow!
But because it doesn't match, it's more for the first appearance of Punk, and it's not, to me. It's not a Miles because it's Miles on the cover. I did the Miles, but for this I did the Spidey, since it's Spidey on the logo. Even though it's first Punk,
right?
So that's the only reason you're grading them. Obviously, another reason for Spidey tending to get graded. I am out of the variants, sadly. I did these. They still sell. One of my favorite store variants. I got the set, but I'll just put up the virgin. Same thing. The kale. So this is Frankie's and Golden Apple, but still, you know, they don't quite have the swoosh on it, but it's still pretty good. They've got the dates, stuff with the numbers and stuff like that. Had them for a long time. Sold the rest of the sets raw. Knew these were 9/8, so did a couple of sets of these. If anybody gives a shit, these are going for sale. Also, there's a Whatnot slab weekend thing. So I'm going to be live on Whatnot Thursday and Friday. I haven't in a while. Love this book. Even though I'm usually not the biggest Robbie fan, but to have the Spidey Gwen 17, any of the Gwen and Miles books together, I think are good buys. The greater than 9/8 did add the Miles logo to that. Just about done here. And like I said, this is basically a only Miles sub that I got here. Spider-Man 2, number 1. Just the cover A, but love this cover. I think they're going to start getting a little more. I think the value is going to hopefully go up in the next month of the first meetings of Peter and Miles. This was the NYCC convention from 2019, Spider-Verse. So this limited to 3,000, I think. From Marvel isn't that bad. I did the custom that. Again, I've got a nice order in right now. These are just like I got to get my Miles through. Did the 9/8, didn't work as well, and this one was more. Naki almost gotten a lot of 11/8 lately, but I think this is a really good cover. And again, being Spider-Geddon with Spidey on the cover, I didn't do Miles. I did Spidey with this one. So yeah, and Spider-Geddon. I think this one is the Punk origin story.
Isn't that the first PS4 game appearance of Spider-Man?
Of
video
game Spider-Man, whatever this is, whatever he's called. Yeah.
I think that's his first appearance. I don't remember what his origin was for Spider-Punk.
I think it's in this. And I think this is the one that has
because it has like the B or C cover or whatever is the Spider-Punk cover, right?
Yeah, hold on. I can somehow reach it.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
I remember that cover.
And this, and I'm not doing this because I have 9/8 on eBay and I'm going to grade more. I mean, this is his best cover. It's not close.
the Battle Lines variant.
The Battle Line, that whole Battle Line series is fucking great.
Oh yeah, like all the different variants across the different titles. Yeah,
dude.
I mean, there's some of those covers that like shot up like crazy in price, and then there's others that like didn't do shit, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of weird, but I mean, I love those covers.
I got a Spider-Punk in here in the Pulse thing.
There you go.
How often does Marvel do Virgin covers that's not a store exclusive?
Oh, I know, man. It's great. They did a good job. I mean, not all the artists were like young, but like they did all the Battle Lines. I thought was great. So all these are great. I just wanted to get them done. They're definitely worth more than 9/8, and I've been sitting on them. So yeah, I'll be selling some of those on Whatnot this week. They're gonna hit eBay too, as well. You hit my Instagram for my eBay, or just hit me up and I will sell them to you for cheaper than any other platform.
Or just want to buy them from me, or just hit Sean's cell at 24855.
There you go. 96758309. I just fucked up the Jenny song, but whatever.
Is that all you had? Are you finished or are you done?
Man, look. All the above.
So I want to give a big shout out to Rick for sharing the his DeLorean with me,
yes.
so I could get a copy of the Sports Almanac. But no, he shared the link to me. So my brother bought this for my birthday. It finally came in, like 2 months after my birthday, but whatever. Like it's the thought that counts, right? Yeah. I mean, I don't have a copy of the Z-Box variant, so I was like kind of like, this is the next best thing because I'm not paying thousands of dollars for a random Loot Crate box variant or whatever. I did pick up some books. Let's see. Shout out to Ultra for giving me a really good deal on this Dr. Afro number 6 Bartell cover.
Oh,
damn.
Yeah. So
Fire.
I've been chasing after this book for a while. I figured people forgot about it now, so it's a good. To me, it was a good time to buy. I bought this New Mutants #1 LCS D day, so love magic covers. So I'm just gonna keep on picking these up. I am part of the Tiny Onion Club, and I did get my World Trade books in, and I am disappointed because my World Trade gold foil cover has a little indent right there by the staple, and it's a foil. So I'm just like, kind of like, is it worth to get it pressed? Is it worth to get it complain about it? Like, I don't know. Like,
well, World Trade had some good covers.
Yeah, and then here's a foil cover of the issue 1. I read it. It's a decent read. I want to see what issue 2 is, if it's any good, like to continue like collecting stuff in that series. But yeah, it's And then shout out to the comic store, our comic corner store. I bought 2 of these copies of the 1 in 25 Darth Vader, black, white, and red. I love this cover. Like, it just looks so good. I mean, maybe I'll take a copy and get Christian Hayden to sign it in Dallas. Probably not. I'm not gonna wait in line for that. Like,
thank you. Oh, man, we're friends.
You're like, I don't know if I can be your friend anymore after saying that. Yeah, nah, I wouldn't wait in that line. And yeah, I think that's all I have that's around me.
I did want to show this, so I messed up. Look at this kid. Kid trying to be the CEO. Look at this fucking guy. Kid's watching on his iPad or show. Oh, God.
There you go.
You want to see us? Should we still sleep out here, bro? I guess my wife had it on there, and it was funny because
hopefully she had it on mute.
I don't.
You're like, I've said worse in front of my kid than that.
I know. I guess he keeps saying hi and then just whining it back. So.
I laid it on a couple times tonight. Sorry.
Yeah, it's hey, it's nothing he hasn't heard, man. You know. Get your dumb ass. No.
And AOA says I dead named a team. So
look at that. Kid got his Bird City variant in today. Look at Mike out here with Bird City trying to rep it. I like it.
Nice.
That's all I got. Oh, go ahead.
The gold one was from the Tiny Onion Club. So yeah, I had a free membership because I overpaid from the Substack last year.
I got a big announcement. Maybe I talked to Carter about it and some other people, but I can't announce it yet because I haven't finalized the details. But big news, better than the website.
Tune into my channel and find out why I'm specking on this book.
Okay.
I just did video yesterday, so tune in.
Okay. Hey man, how many have you been keeping on Prim's Hood Cinema, man? Because I have.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
I think he did. I think he did like a couple of episodes and a couple of movies.
Look! Whoa! We got a guest appearance back there. I like it. It's fine.
It's a new era, bro.
Yeah, that's good. I have to rewind that. No, it's okay. It's like Harry and the Henderson. Hey, Mike's going to SummerSlam now.
Timed it just right.
Look, see.
We gotta talk about that. Let's. Okay.
The big news. Oh no, that's the big news. Oh no. No, bro, we're not like that. No, it's gonna be a little get together, a gathering, I'll call it. A gathering. Wink, wink. I gotta finalize the details, but I'm trying to do it in September, so we'll see.
So free Fago for everyone that attends.
I can make that happen, maybe. Oh boy.
Isn't their event called the Gathering?
Yeah, baby. The Juggalos.
Yeah.
I look at this guy. I watched your show from its conception. Oh, they were terrible. If you watched episode 1, I never commented in the chat. Thanks for all the info. Yeah, we're welcome, dude. You know, hey,
you're just doing book reports.
I don't know. I mean, it was great. Yeah. All the logos and stuff. You know, we appreciate it. So big news. Hopefully, I can announce it in the next week or two, so I can get it going. But yeah, hopefully next week would be great to announce it next week.
And sorry that you lost a subscriber for my Astros hat. But
It was terrible.
I mean, that's why I have a trash can like right next to me, so to know what to say on the
You saw my
podcast.
Instagram. What's a dirty?
Fastball.
What do you call a dirty flipper? If I can see you have a trash can, it's fucking terrible. So what do we do here? Oh yeah, I was going to talk about. I'm going to Motor City Comic Con on Sunday the 21st. If people are rolling, they want to come hang out with me. I don't know if I'm going to go straight red jacket. I probably won't. I'm going with my wife, so I'm sure no gold chain. I'll just hang out. If you see me, say hey. If you don't, it's cool too.
He'll
I
stop
guess.
and take a picture for your Instagram. So
Sure. Yeah, sure. It's going so well. That's all I got. I appreciate it, and we're gonna do it. And we talk to everybody later. So deuces. Here we go.